Welcome to the Heart to Heartland podcast. Here are your hosts.
Well, welcome back to Heartland, everybody. It's good to be back. I am Isabelle.
And I'm Soile.
We have, as always, such a wonderful episode for you today. Did you have fun filming sort of solo last week?
I
Kind
mean,
of.
kind of, because I was listening to the messages and it was fun to hear everyone's voices and the questions because I didn't know what they were gonna ask. But then sitting here, it was kind of awkward. But it helped to have someone to kind of,
Well,
react
you did a good
to.
job.
Thanks.
It went well and everybody liked it, so I thought it was great. And Rachel's just like iconic. Like you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and I had to cut out a couple of like, hey, it's Rachel again. Yeah, you can cut this out in case you're not like it. So
that's funny. We need to actually get like a phone number and people should be able to like leave voicemails to us like they do on. We should totally do that because then Rachel would like, it would be Rachel. Hey guys, me again.
It's like, it's 4 a.m. I just had this question in my mind.
Yeah, that's exactly how I think Rachel works, truly.
Yeah. Anyway, should we get into the updates first?
Yes, we only have a few, and then we'll have quite a bit of other things to talk about.
Yeah, Amber sent out her newsletter again, and it was kind of Easter themed. She talked about her new rabbit. Was it strawberry, raspberry, something?
Strawberry's the one that passed away. Yeah, the new one's raspberry.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely adorable.
Yeah. And she teased, I would assume, season 16, something like, there's something going on, but I can't tell you yet, but I'll fill you in later, kind of like, I think you know.
Do you think it's season 16 or do you think it's that other project that had to be on hold? Remember the one that she was talking about?
I think it's season 16 because
you think so?
I don't know if people remember the other one.
Probably not.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And then I don't know, have we talked about Madison's podcast?
We have before. I can't remember if we have recently, but there is a new episode out that I saw.
Yeah, I don't remember if they have like a schedule because I'm kind of behind listening because there's only so much murder you can take, you know? So she keeps posting new episodes every now and then. So if true crime or, stuff like that is your thing, like check that out. And the podcast is called Who's Knocking?
I wonder, okay, so are Madison and Michelle, like they're both pregnant right now. How are they both kind of at the same?
I would think so, maybe.
So if we get Jade, it wouldn't be till like the last half of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And then Bay did this talent talk live podcast video thing. I don't know what to call it.
Okay.
I don't know if you listened to it.
I saw the post, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, because I was like, well, this is kind of a last minute because it was like the next day or something and I was away, but I listened to it today and it was kind of weird. I mean, not because of her. She was like, she's a pro. And I just felt a little bad for her. Like, I'm not usually one to kind of criticize someone's interviewing style because I'm not professional. But this guy was something else. Like,
okay. Do I need to watch some of it or what?
I mean, if you can watch it, I mean, it was kind of painful to me. I don't know if it because of my social anxiety, because I get like secondhand embarrassment very easily.
Same.
So Sorry?
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah. Talent Talk by McPherson. But anyway, this guy, apparently he must be like an actor as well, or has been or something, because he kept like joking about like, I remember when I was on set, like he kept talking about himself a lot and making fun of her name and her sister's name, like, Sailor, what kind of name is that? And I have to talk to your mom about the name Bay, like what kind of name is that? And I'm like,
and He looks like he's like a senior. It's like
Yeah.
a grown man.
Yeah, and he was prepared to interview like a 10-year-old. Like he had not done any background checks or anything. Like he was just lost. And yeah, so if secondhand embarrassment is your thing, like check that out. I think they did amazing job considering, but
I see. Sorry, I should turn it down. I'm trying to listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally talking about himself. That's funny. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this later because this is kind of like, it really makes us look good, as interviewers.
Basically. But there were a couple of things that I did find interesting. One being the fact that I don't know if this is something that's been brought up before, but I think this was the first time I heard about it because they talked about, because the guy asked something like, has your family members been on the show? Because, she has an actor sister, an actor mother, and all that. So she was like, no, but my mom auditioned for Marion's part.
No way.
Yeah, so in a weird way, in some alternative universe, she could be Marion and Bay could be Katie. And that would be kind of funny to think about that.
What? So that means that she would have played Amber's mother twice.
Yeah, because she played Amber's mother in Mutant World. So
yeah,
not all like then Bay or her mom would have been her grandmother in Heartland in a way.
Oh wow. Yeah, the age stuff on the show is pretty funny.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was interesting. And I think that's all the updates we have this week.
Yes, so I have been watching a lot of Heartland lately. I've been on bed rest, whether you know or not that I am sick. I'm currently waiting for surgery. So I've been on bed rest. Sorry. And I haven't been watching Heartland like chronologically, just kind of like random episodes or like, oh, I haven't seen this episode. I've been going from like season 2 to season 13 to like season 6, like all over the place. Yeah. And so I have a few notes. And this is super interesting because as someone who's seen the show a million times, I'm still seeing new things or like, anyways. So first thing I noticed, season 15, episode 6. So the infamous Tim and Jessica wedding episode that I love so much. I didn't even fast forward through it this time. The only part I fast forward through was the song. The rest of it was like, okay, this isn't too bad. I'm kind of getting over my bitterness about it. But the part that's really funny to me is the engagement scene in the living room. And Tim gets down on one knee. In the far away shot, he's putting the ring on the wrong hand, on her right.
Oh, that's what you meant. Because I thought you meant the scene after, because Izzy texted me about this. Yeah. And I thought that you meant the scene after he had beat up Grady, whatever.
God, really?
And he was like fiddling the ring or something like that. So I thought that's what you meant. But okay, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, I have to look back on that message. I probably didn't explain it right. But and then you go up to the close up and he puts it on her left hand. So, just a minor continuity error in that episode that I noticed. And it's funny because I had this tune stuck in my head and I couldn't figure out, where I'm going with this. And I couldn't figure out where it was from. And I was like, and then I watched 1506 and I'm like, oh God, look what Tim has done to me.
In the long days of summer, we still have each other.
Yeah, you're really living out the Tim Fleming realness right now. having
Yeah,
that
more
song
recently.
stuck in your head, and
Yeah, the whole sunglasses thing makes a lot of sense to me now as someone who
yeah.
wears sunglasses a lot indoors. Um, okay, so then I have 1304. Now, quick background on this episode. It's the tornado episode where they go into what's it called? The cellar.
Root cellar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's some characters at the Dude Ranch. Long story short, Ty leaves his wife and his daughter during a tornado. Get this, to go and talk to his internet bully.
Yeah.
And I messaged
Who was like, don't ever like
who's
get close to me ever again.
And Ty kept putting his hands on him too, like every time he would talk to him, and I'm like, what a great man, what a great family man. That's all I could think of. Like,
yeah, don't speak ill of the dead or whatever.
Yeah, no, this fandom's gonna come for me. But I mean, seriously though, who leaves their family and their very small child in a tornado because he's like, I have to fix this? No, you don't. It's an internet bully. Oh my gosh.
I remember even when that aired, I was like, who does that? Like, if that could never be me, like, I don't care about business, like, family is the most important thing at that very moment. Like, when the tornado is coming, and
like, what sane person that you see a tornado and your very first thought is to leave your family? What? I was just like, this man's got his priorities messed up just a little bit. But
like, he couldn't possibly do that like a day later, or
I know, right? And seeing as what happened when he went there and they almost died anyways, he should have just left it and Kirk would have probably, you know?
Yeah, true. Problem solved.
Oh my gosh. It's just embarrassing, honestly. What else do I have? So 1305, there's a lot of season 13 happening. I don't even remember this scene happening. I saw it for the first time. The scene in the barn with Andrea, and I think it was Andrea who said to Amy, or vice versa, it's making it very hard for me not to like you. And I was like, I don't even remember that happening. So that was cool. That's why I watch it, because it's like I've never even seen that before. Lastly, 1405, Tim is pitching softball. Doesn't the man have 50 shoulder injuries on both sides?
Yeah. Like, I wonder, because he
got shot. Season 7, he got thrown during his midlife crisis and he sprained it. Season 5, he got, what do you want to call that? He tried to break Shane out of jail.
Yeah.
We all know how that ended. Many rodeo injuries, and that's just what I can remember. The man can't throw softball. And he had surgery. No. No.
And wasn't there a scene, like, I can't remember the context, but I remember Jack saying something like, you keep milking that shoulder injury or something at some point.
I think.
What was it? What was that about?
And he kept having to put his shoulder back in place.
Oh, right. Like, he ran into a car, something like that. Yeah, so
and it didn't even...
miracles happen, I guess.
I guess, apparently.
Softball course.
And it's funny because the last episode I did like 2 weeks ago, I was like, the character I most relate to is Jade. And now I have to take that back because watching what I've been watching, I'm like, damn, I'm Tim. Just because we're both sick, okay? Not just because we're both sick with the exact same thing, okay?
Yeah.
Just like personality wise, I'm like, he drives me nuts, and I'm like, oh, that's because we're alike.
That's usually how it goes. Like,
yes. Okay. Anyways, that's just some random notes. It's been fun rewatching the show again in such random order, but when your body forces you to slow down, you get to do a little bit more of what you love, even when you know you can hide a lot of pain behind a smile. So
yeah.
Moving on, trivia. Now, did we talk about how Heartland lost the Audience Choice Award?
I mentioned it in the previous podcast because I figured, like, people.
Get it over with.
Yeah. Like in case you didn't know, it's like we lost, but
They had a trivia event.
yeah.
What was this? The day before we lost?
Yeah.
And I guess it went pretty badly. There wasn't a lot of people and everybody was using the comment section. I don't know. I guess it was pretty wild. I personally wasn't in there, but I had some people in our group chat. I had them screenshot all the questions because I wanted to see like just how difficult this was going to be. And some of them are pretty good. So I have them all here, 20 questions, and you haven't seen them.
Yeah, because
So-
I was thinking this could make a fun segment.
Yeah.
Not only do we get to share the questions for those who didn't have a chance to participate, but also
Right.
like, make it fun.
Yeah, for sure. So she hasn't seen them. I'm going to read them to her, and I hope I know the answers because then I don't know if you're right or not.
I'm like, I know I'm right, so
yeah. Okay, so let's see. All right, ready?
yeah.
First question. Which character came up with the Heartland Ranch logo? Amy Fleming, Ty Borden, June Bartlett, Francis Bosk. I don't know. I don't know.
It's June, but who's the last
It is
one?
June?
Yeah,
Oh, right. I
because
don't.
the tornado episode.
Oh my god, I literally watched that today. Wow.
It was in the cellar, like they found a
God.
diary or
notebook.
something. Yeah.
See, I'm gonna watch the episode again and be like, I don't even remember that happening.
Like, what? Is this a new episode?
Yeah, literally. Okay, question 2. This one's super easy. In which province is Heartland set? Manitoba, Alberta, Ontario, and BC. Manitoba, right?
Right. Well, Alberta, obviously.
Yes. Yay. Okay. Oh, this one's hard. Brace yourself. What was the name of Amy's mom? Marion, Nancy, Mary. I can't get the last one. Carrie, I think.
The fact that I literally talked about the name like 5 minutes
5
before,
minutes ago. Oh.
I would say Marion.
That'd be pretty bad if you didn't, honestly. I
Right.
would be
Nancy.
concerned.
Nancy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. In which season did Tim finally give his horse a name? 4, 6, 1, or 7?
7? Episode 15, was it?
According to this, it's season 6.
Really?
I think. I don't know. I'm trying to
'Cause
think.
I need to check because I remember him
no,
saying like
it's
he's like a
7.
champ for sticking.
Yeah, because it's the middle age crisis episode.
Yeah.
That is so either I don't know. It says green behind sided, so I was assuming that was the right.
I'm gonna check just to make sure.
Okay. 15.
Because Amy was like, maybe he's mad at you because you haven't even figured out
I
a
think
name
that's
for
the
him.
last scene. That's the last scene in the
Yeah.
episode.
Well,
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on there.
yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if I would have been there and I would have gotten that right, and they were like, "That's wrong," and I'm like,
We know. We
"No,
know.
you're wrong."
You're wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Question 5. Who was Lou's first boyfriend? James, Carl, Steve, or Hank?
Carl, although we talked about this with Rachel when we did the Lou episode, because
Right.
it's not,
From what we know of. From what we know of
yeah,
the character. But I feel like Scott.
yeah, because that's the thing. Like in season 1, they were kind of like, did they get together? But then in the high school reunion episode, he was like, well, dating you was the only good thing out of it or something. And we were like, wait, so they did date then?
I was always under the impression that they were together in high school, and then when Lou went to school, that was it.
Yeah,
So this question is very incorrect.
Yeah.
Because
because it's like,
yeah, I know. Carl's her New York boyfriend, and she was what, 20 probably? at the time when they met? Like,
yeah, and I'm not buying that that's her first. Sorry.
no, not for Miss Lou Fleming.
Yeah, because she's, I mean, to
Well,
think
that's
that she,
wrong. Wrong.
yeah.
That ain't it.
Yeah, it's
So-
7:15. Sorry, but I had to check.
See, this is why I'm glad we didn't play it, because I knew it was going to be either really easy questions or like the absolute wrong answers.
We're
So
like,
here-
hand us the keyboard. Like, we're taking over.
I just don't know why they haven't hired us for anything. Question 6. Which horse did Amy train in order to help Bryce learn to para-ride? Bandit, Banjo, Bart, or Bentley?
Bandit.
I think that's right. I mean, I don't actually
Yeah.
remember. But Heartland is based on a series of novels. In which American state is this novel series set? Ohio, Hawaii, Idaho, Virginia.
Virginia.
I was gonna say Hawaii because that's totally like,
Oh, imagine.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Question 8. Oh, I don't even think I know this one. How many total episodes of Heartland are there? A, 241, B, 198, C, 234, or D, 211? I don't even know the answer to this. I'm going to have to IMDb it right now.
Can you say those again? I'm gonna write them down because I need to see them.
Okay.
They're numbers, so
241,
Yep,
198,
that's not the one.
234,
Yeah.
and 211.
I'm gonna say 234.
234. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can.
Because I know it's over 200, so it's not too.
Oh, you're right. 234.
Yeah, because
you're
I was like, if I would have had to like guess, just
Right.
like without any
Fair enough.
options, I would have said something like 200, like 23 or something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so
I was kind of thinking that too, either A or C, because
Yeah.
I knew it was 200 something, and I didn't think it was 211.
yeah, and you know that I don't do math, so I couldn't have counted that in that time. So
Same. Okay. Question 9. In which season is Katie Fleming Morris born? I'm not even going to give you the options because I know you know this one.
season 4.
Yeah, you're right. I was going to say 3. Oh my god.
No,
Okay.
they get married in season 4.
I'm having an off day here. Okay.
What were their options though?
2, 4, 3, and 15. It's because
Yeah.
the new Katie. She was reborn
Mm.
in season 15.
Yeah,
and like,
true.
and 8 and what? 12.
It's kind of like,
It's had a lot of rebirths, so probably a lot of these could be actually accurate.
yeah.
Which season contains Ty and Amy's first kiss? 1, 2, 4, or 5?
1. Episode
Yep.
13.
Correct. What is the first name of Ty's stepfather? Wyatt, Chase, Wade, or Jack?
Oh, stepfather. Yeah, Wade. I was like,
Did I
what
say
the-
stepfather?
I think so,
I don't
yeah, but my brain was just like, father, and I was like, but that's Brad. But yeah, Wade.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Question 12. Which season features the show's 100th episode? I already know this one, do you?
I
11,
want to
8, or 12?
say season 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Right? Because
Yeah, 'cause-
150 was...
Season 8, I think.
Yes, because that was episode 4. No,
Yeah.
that was 125. I think that was 125. Here, let's do some math.
It was something because I remember they posted the stills and it annoyed me that they had that stamp on it. Like, this is Heartland's so-and-so's episode. The 100th episode was season 6, episode 15, after all we've been through with Spartan's
then-
accident. And then episode 4 from season 8 was 125th.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Because
Yeah.
that was the first time, and I remember being so proud of it. That was the first time I'd ever seen I Love Heartland trending in like the top 5 on Twitter. It was
Right.
iconic. It was great.
Yeah.
When's the 150th then?
That
12?
was
I don't have to count.
that's season 9, episode 11.
What?
Yeah, and
Did they do a big thing for that? Because I don't even remember that happening.
it was like small big thing. They were like, it's the 150th. But then I remember episode 200, which was Running Scared from season 12, episode 7. People were mad because Ty wasn't in it. And they were like, why is his not? It's like, well, I don't think they planned it to,
They can't plan it, and especially when an actor doesn't want to be on a show, you're blaming the wrong person here.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. I was like, oh, we're done. No, we're not.
No, there's like some left.
Okay, that was 12. So question 13. Jesse Stanton appears in the series premiere and then not again until which season?
8.
Yeah.
Episode 2, I think.
Yeah, that was such a good episode for Gisa anyways.
But what were the options though? Sorry. I'm like
8, 3, 9, and 12.
Hmm.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like on that topic though, nobody like even knew or remembered Jesse by the time they brought him back from like the 2 episodes he did 8 years previous, you know?
Do
I
you
was like, I
do
thought
you
it was Ben Stillman.
Yeah, I was just about to say, do you remember when they posted the first photos from set and people were like, it's Ben! Ben's back!
They leaked Jack and Lisa's wedding party, and then that was also when they had the character. What's the actor's name? I wish I could remember. I'm drawing a blank, but he was in that picture, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Ben Stillman. He came for Jack and Lisa's wedding, and then we found out about Jesse Stanton, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. Do you remember that?
Who are you talking about?
The guy who plays Jesse.
Oh, John McLaren.
His name's John?
Yeah,
Okay.
like Jon. Not like John.
It's been so long.
But like
Gotcha.
John.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird thought. Okay. Question 14. What song is playing for Amy and Ty's first dance at their wedding? Never Quit Loving You by Jill Barber, Good Thing Going by Ryan Horn, No Place Like You by Joy Williams, and Modern Woman by Matthew Barber.
The last one.
Yeah, Modern Woman. Question 15. In which season does Amy help an injured medieval jouster compete again? 3, 13, 9, or 8?
8, but it's episode 7. Yeah, season 8, episode 7, I think. Fearless.
They're so close, but so far.
No, season 9. Sorry.
Ding, ding, ding. I'm like, Soile, come on. This is
No,
easy.
sorry.
You're right.
Yeah, but I got the like.
You were so close. No, that's what I mean.
What?
You were so-
Why was I thinking about season 8? It's because of
Yeah,
that
so-
Jesse question.
Yeah, sorry. I did that on purpose to throw you off.
Damn.
Okay. Question
nasty.
16. Who does Mallory marry in season 10? Jake, Badger, Ty, or Caleb? That's a hate crime.
Imagine it being the last 2. No, but Jake.
Correct. Question 17. In season 15, episode 8, Brand New Day, Hudson hosts what kind of competition? This is not right. Listen to these options.
Mm-hmm.
A hot dog eating competition, a wood chopping competition, a lumberjack competition, wait for it, a corn shucking competition.
I want to say the last one. Like, is it about throwing corn or what's that about? But
I think it's like how fast you can peel corn. I don't know. I feel like I need to Google it.
Oh, I thought it was like, how far can you throw this corn?
Oh my god. I don't even know. Like, at least try to make the answers look.
A little sidestep. There's this competition in Finland where you throw a rubber boot.
For what purpose?
Just for fun.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, so maybe that was
Make love, not war.
Yeah. But anyway, it's kind of misleading to put in the chopping wood thing because it's the lumberjack thing, but they did chop wood. So
Yeah, it was the lumberjack thing. I'm watching someone shuck corn. Question 18. The horseshoe that Ty meant to give Amy for their 6th anniversary. Sorry, okay, I'm starting again. The horseshoe that Ty meant to give Amy for their 6th wedding anniversary is made out of which metal? Gold, copper, iron, or tin? I don't think I know. I seriously don't think I know. I
it's
kind of
not
like blurred that whole part out, honestly, when I watched the episode.
gold, copper, and tin were the others.
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm
don't
saying
remember.
C.
I guess
Metal
we'll
or
find out. Did they tell us?
well, I doubt. Well, I'm not remembering it, but Amy wasn't like, "Oh, I love the feel of copper in my hands" or whatever.
Okay. Let's just not. Next question.
Yeah. Moving
This
on.
one's so hard. How many seasons of Heartland are there? Is this supposed to be tricky though? Does that include the one that's in pre-production right now, or
Well, what are the options?
14, 15, 13, and 16? That's what I mean. Are they trying to be tricky here? or-
Well, there are already 15 seasons.
yeah,
That's
fair
that-
enough.
Yeah. That's my
Okay,
final
last
answer.
question.
Yep.
Last question. Is that your final answer? What
Yeah.
are we on, Family Feud? How old was Amy Fleming when the show began? 15, 18, 12, or 20?
15.
Correct. Yay, good job. See,
What-
some of them were, they were okay.
Yeah.
Even though some of the answers were wrong and I didn't even know the answer to one of them, but that's fine.
But the horseshoe, like, that's so random. Like, you could have asked anything.
They're trying to appease the Thai fans. We know that.
Yeah, true. There's something we've been talking about a couple of episodes ago. Something about your journals?
Yes. So, I am going to be publicly humiliating the younger version of myself on this podcast by reading you some journal entries. And quite frankly, most of the journals just it's literally all about Heartland. Like I would straight up write down the descriptions of each episode for years. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
you guys should be glad I did because now that makes for good content. So
Kill
I
the
have a-
cringe.
I have about a stack of journals about I have a lot of journals. I used to write a lot. So but I only have 4 today. A couple that I went through. So this is book 1. This one is from July 30th, 2016 to April 10th, 2017. So this was quite a while ago. And number 1 is a story about Graham.
Wait, 2016, is it? Did you say?
Yeah.
Does it have anything about the Calgary International Film Festival?
Oh, yes, there is.
Okay.
This could literally make probably like a 12-hour podcast. So anyways. Okay, this particular entry is from August 25th, 2016. Yesterday was a fun day. Amber was on the radio and Graham had tweeted about set and I asked for pics and he messaged me. There's a bunch of exclamation marks. He said that if he posted pics of today or yesterday at that point, it would give away the whole season.
Wedding.
I-
No, wait.
I don't remember. That was season 10.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
Well, no, what were they filming in August, though?
Oh, he was in Mongolia.
Oh.
Mongolia. Have you completely lost your mind?
October 27th, 2016. This is part of the entry from when I got back from meeting Jessica Steen. And so I have a lot of a lot of notes about it. But the part that I have outlined here is that when I went into the script read through for 1016, I walked in with Amber and she said, "This is Isabelle Clausen. She's the biggest super fan. She's been out here twice alone just this month." And then everybody stood and started clapping for me. Like, what? Why did I write that? What else did I write? Yeah, see, there's way too much in here. All right. I didn't have this outline, but I'll read some of it anyways. This is in regards to meeting Jessica Steen. So I saw her and turned around and headed for the door to go home. Gord's like, "Hurry up, let's go." So I ran to the other side and hid behind the barn backdrop. Then it was time. Because I like saw her and was like, okay, I'm gonna go home now. All right. What's this one from? Okay, March 16th, 2017. My first event of 2017, I went to see Sean in Alberta. First thing he said to me was, "I thought you'd get bored of it."
Was it Liberty Lane Farm event?
No, this one was a trade show in Camrose. Like, I flew to Alberta for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's from this book. Guys, I don't know. Told you, I'm just humiliating myself. I don't know why. Okay. September 13th, 2013, and to April 13th, 2014 is this one. Okay. This is from November 4th, 2013, in regards to the Royal Winter Fair that I went and saw Amber at. Had a great day at the Royal yesterday. Went crazy shopping at Amber's booth. Met her mom. Got a picture with her. I ran into Greg, one of Amber's publicists, and I had to blur out the rest of that. I saw the rodeo. It was awesome. I kept trying to... Oh, I can't read that either. I was supposed to meet another fan, but she left and made me and Mom wait for an hour. She only texted me back 3 hours later saying she was already at home. So then I got stuck in traffic for 2 hours.
Are you still in contact with this fan? Okay.
No. You know this person, actually. I'll have to tell you about it later. This is September 16th, 2014. I don't know when it went to. Faith, Hope, and Love.
The things you live by.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very religious, everyone. Okay, this is from November 14th, 2014, from the Royal Winter Fair. I don't even remember which part of this I was gonna read. Oh, I'll start by talking about Saturday. We got to the Royal 6 hours before the signing, and there still wasn't any wristbands left. Not a big deal. I don't give up that easy. I can't read the... long story short, they gave me a front-of-the-line wristband. I could go into more detail, but I'm not in the mood.
Hey, we need details.
Hey, that's literally all I wrote about it. Oh, I'm gonna roast my friend here. Then on Sunday, we all know Lisa. Lisa's my friend, not the fictional character. We all know Lisa likes to be late, so we watched the episode at 8:30 instead of 7. There was only 4 Jesus scenes. It was disappointing.
What episode was
what
that? I wonder.
2014. I think season 8. Season 8. It would have been early season 8 episode. Oh, 807, I think.
Yeah, could we say the date again?
This entry is from November 14th, 2014.
Yeah, it's episode 8 then.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, 708. The previous entry says it's Thursday and it's 708 blog day. Oh, I miss the blogs.
Tell me about
And I
it.
literally wrote the entire description underneath. Like, I don't know why, guys. What do normal people journal about?
Probably like I don't know. I've never
Yeah, exactly. The last one I have today is this one's from May 21st, 2015. This was day 3 of filming season 9. Nothing on either of them, Sean or Jessica, so far. They're filming late tonight, so I'll check tomorrow and see. It's not looking good. Like, you'd think someone died. And then underneath, I wrote fave Gisa episode. So this was my favorite Jack and Lisa episodes in 2015. Season 7, episode 18. Season 7, episode 14. Season 8, episode 1. Season 8, episode 2. And then season 4, episode 12. And then underneath, I wrote day 4, Sean on set.
Keep it short.
Yeah. And I have a couple other treats for you guys. First journal / diary I've ever had. This was from when I was 11/12. It says, "The future in me."
Oh, because I was like, does it say future me? Like, is that?
Oh, it does say future me. My life and my future. Oh, yeah. Not much to look forward to. And here I have my wish list. Guys, I'm embarrassing myself. Come on. This better get views. Number 1, my wish list, this is what I hope for. To meet Jessica Steen. To be on Heartland. And for season 5 to be coming out soon. That's all I cared about, guys.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
most of those have been.
Yeah, I've done all those.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it worked. The only other thing I had on here was skydiving, and you know.
Ooh, I wouldn't.
So that's that. I did, however, find the entry from Jack and Lisa's wedding episode. There's even like a fucking picture in here, guys.
It's like you were there.
All right. If I get roasted for this, I deserve it. Yeah, see, it's just so embarrassing. I can't read this, guys. You'd think like it was an actual real wedding.
Please.
April 13th, 2014. Between 6:40 and 6:41 p.m. No, I can't read this. This is embarrassing.
It was getting so good.
I'm gonna skip through some of it, and then I checked the app because at the time there was the Heartland Companion app, and it was synced to.
Right.
So the whole thing was spoiled for me 20 minutes before the episode aired. So 20 minutes before the episode aired, I was like, "Holy shit, they're getting married!" I checked the app early, and I didn't believe my eyes. I called everyone I knew.
How many people did you know?
Like 2. It was also Sunday, so I was raised super religious, so everybody was at church, and I'm like sounding the alarm.
The wedding's happening, and they're like,
"Everybody get home right now!"
Yeah,
I was like 14, 15. You guys don't judge me for what I did. Like,
yeah, that's cute though.
Have I changed that much? Probably not. But do I still journal about it?
Do you? I'm curious about if you wrote anything about the
I can find it for you.
event or when I came back in 2000.
What is this one? I actually starting to notice that I have a few more journals over there that I wrote notes in. I might have to go and get them. Okay, what was that? October 2nd, maybe? 2016. The 10th month. Oh my god. What? Oh, this is sweet. October 7th, 2016. So this was just after we got home, I think, from the event.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm just at this point nobody knew this except like you and like one other person, but the headline says I meet Jessica in 12 days, so I was flying back in like 12 days for that. And then I wrote, now that I know what it's like to be with my online friends, I miss it so much. I had fun most of the time. What? I think that's in regards to having to do
yeah, I sure hope so.
It wasn't anything. So this one's from September 8th, 2015, from Cruise with the Cause in High River. Amber was talking about the horse cull episode, but she couldn't remember the number, so she asked me, and I said episode 9. they all looked at me and laughed, and Sean saw me for the first time since I got there. And then he waved. And then we went into Maggie's with Sue, David, Sean. Yeah, I said Sue already. And then Amber, Graham, like everybody was in there.
David's Amber's dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Graham said to Sean, "Is that the girl you danced with?" I don't remember that happening. Interesting.
Did you want to talk about Love in Harmony Valley?
Yeah, so I finally watched the 2020 film Love in Harmony Valley that Amber did. And I was delightfully surprised that it had a bit of a twist as opposed to a lot of the Hallmark type movies. And that twist being that her character had suffered from like these severe panic attacks. And it was super interesting seeing Amber have to act that out, because she said in an interview, what was it, the Hallmarkies podcast?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That she had never experienced them before. So she had to, research, how she was supposed to act out those things, which is very lucky. What do you mean you never had a panic attack before?
Yeah.
Stop. But
Can't relate.
I felt that she did, right? I felt she did a really good job, especially like if you've had them before and you watch her act that, it's like, wow, that's very spot on, from the way that she would touch, and then just the close-ups of the directing as well.
Yeah,
So I was really impressed.
Yeah, I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh gosh, what is this? Like, I don't like this type of movies, but it's been a while since Amber's done anything other than Heartland, so I was like, well, better check that out to see kind of her in a different element. And then she had those panic attacks on screen, and I was like, oh, this is not bad.
It's not. It was honestly one of the best Hallmark type movies I've ever seen. Like, it was still had its very, very, very cheesy moments, but it was like, I was like, okay, I respect those. And I felt like she had a lot of chemistry with her on-screen love interest, like almost more than Heartland at some points. And her wardrobe was super different, which was cool to see, and her makeup was super interesting as well.
Yeah, and I wonder what kind of drew her into this project.
I know.
So
I feel like I need to go watch some interviews, because I would be interested to hear more about why she decided to take on that role, or if she like saw like, oh, this character has panic attacks, this is something I've never done before, it challenges me as an actor. Maybe that was her train of thought. I don't know, but she did a good job at it, especially someone who's had them before. She did well.
Yeah. It's gone. My train of thought.
Oh my god, that's supposed to be my job.
I think that's all we have for this week. We tried to make this episode a little bit shorter, because sometimes we get a little carried away. But I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you again next week with fan fiction talk.
Yes.
Not you, Jack and Lisa fanfic. No, something else.
I have some like stories saved somewhere on my computer, so if they aren't too cringy, maybe I'll read some of it.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, we're gonna talk about fanfic.
Yeah. So see you then. Keep your noses clean.
And your powder dry.
Yeah.
That you've completed your probation period successfully. So, keep your nose clean and your powder dry, as they say.
Shirt clean.